make the effort to be out here for you?
Well, this is actually my first chance or first opportunity to actually attend this conference when I was invited. And I find that I like this type of conference because it's more boutique, one-on-one engaging with key executives to have a real solid learning experience.
I heard in a lot of panels today, people talk about the connection and the key to growth, especially at the unit level, with the products that FranConnect offers. How do you use them, first of all, and what difference have they made for you?
Well, we started using FranConnect probably about 4.5 years ago, and we migrated from a custom system, and we have been actually customizing it ever since, continually evolving because we've got a very large investment level, and so we may use it a little bit differently than a small investment type company. And what it's actually helped us is to really keep track of all of the documentation, the financial approvals, the status of all of our specific candidates, because our turnaround is traditionally about 6 months to about 9 months. And so we've got a large pipeline, and this helps us keep track of each one of those and make sure that nobody is being missed.
Has it helped you connect better with your franchisees on a franchisee to franchisor relationship level?
I believe so, and especially when they engage with us with our virtual brochure, outside vendors, everything is all integrated, and so the franchise candidates are getting a good experience because they see the way that they have to input all of their information, and they know that they have to fill it out if they want to get in conversation with us. And it's a good way for us to communicate directly with them through the Outlook, through email campaigns, through direct mail campaigns. We're able to track all of that accordingly.
What would you say to the franchisors out there, and I've had these conversations with people who say, well, I can do all this on my own. I can make a go of it. I'll figure it out on my own. Has this helped make the difference for you?
Well, for those companies that do say that, they're lying to themselves, and they're going to find that they're eventually going to get buried, and they're going to lose a lot of opportunities. Regardless of how many people you have in your system, you've got to have a professional method of tracking and documenting all of the information, considering the fact that so much of it is controlled legally through the Federal Trade Commission with FDDs. You cannot do that on your own, even if you've got some experienced legal team, because things fall through the cracks, and you can't afford to do that.
I know a lot of us know a ton about your brands, but tell us a little bit of background about Carl's Jr., about Hardee's, how you guys are sort of navigating, and what's next for you.
Well, I think, Hardee's is a brand that started in 1961 in North Carolina. Carl's started in Anaheim in 1941. We merged in 1997. And we are now basically one global company operating 2 independent banners regionally, East Coast and West Coast. We are owned by Rourke Capital out of Atlanta, and so we've got a very strong direction for growth with multi-unit candidates. We're growing in excess of 100 units a year in the U.S. and more than 100 units internationally on an annualized basis.
How many global total units do you guys have?
We're just shy of 3,900 at this point. We just opened up our 39th country.
I mean, I assume keeping track of all that has got to be a massive task. I mean, it seems to me without a system like FranConnect in place, probably near impossible.
Oh, absolutely. And our international team uses them just as we do in the U.S. under a little bit different format, because they've got different key things that they've got to do internationally, and compliance issues are different in the U.S. than they are internationally. But it's absolutely a key that if a brand wants to grow through franchising, they have to have a system, and FranConnect is, out of all of the exposure I've had with other systems, this one is the one that's innovative, and it's really they're easy to work with, and basically able to customize to what your specific needs are. Because as you continue to grow, FranConnect is also able to evolve as well with the growth of the company.
And that's the key at the end of the day. So, that work for you? Anything else? Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Okay.